Hey guys, welcome back to the Rise Components YouTube channel. Today I'm joined by Tristan here.
Yeah.
He was out at the Jump Jam we had a couple of weeks ago. As you can see, our table was laid out with all the BergTech goodies, and we've decided that our products of the month, or brand of the month, I guess probably better put it as, is BergTech. Out at the Jump Jam, the BergTech components are littered everywhere, so we decided to celebrate BergTech as a brand and having 10% off for a couple of weeks. So that ends on Friday the 12th. So if you're wanting 10% off all our goodies that you see on the table and more on our web store, go check it out. So we had Tristan out on the day.
Yeah.
It was great to see him out there. He was helping out. Did some interviews.
So we did a couple interviews with some riders, the local riders who were taking part in the Jump Jam. It was super sick. Everyone was having a great time. So many BergTech components were going out. And yeah, everyone had a really good time. We'll talk a bit about the state champs coming up in the video. We'll talk about how the Jump Jam went. And we'll talk about a bit more of the components that we have on offer from BergTech.
So yeah, starting off, we're going to start off on a super popular product from BergTech, and especially over the course of the race season and winter, I'd say it would be the BergTech bartender Greg Minar. Super popular grip, especially for the racing guys. It's just sort of soft enough to run gloveless, but then for guys that especially the younger guys that need to run gloves, super great grip because it's sort of quite firm. Sort of seems to not like move too much under sort of when you're grabbing heavy on the race runs. Not too soft, not too hard. So it's been a super popular grip, but then coming into summer, sort of go a little bit more towards the Josh Bryson, which is a little bit of a softer sort of grip, great for the dirt jumpers. And then they've come as a more budget option, coming in at $29, which is just the bartender. But, going back into summer, there's a great range of products as well for the dirt jumpers.
Yeah, one of the major products for summer is the BergTech poly...
Fruit. And what does that make? Ketchup.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, another great option for summer is the composite pedals. I run these on my dirt jumpers, and I know many other people who also run them. They're super good, pretty affordable as well, and I have them on my DJ, and I've had them on my hardtail before when I had a hardtail. So yeah, and then a more expensive option from BergTech is the metal pedals. Obviously, more premium, bit more sturdy. Yeah,
It's got that heaps good gloss.
it's got
Gives
that gloss.
the mad bling.
It does.
Kind of like fits in with all the other sort of like, you got the top caps, the seat clamps, the spaces as well. That kind of like blends in with it a little bit more. Whereas sort of like the, I guess the composite, their colours are quite a little bit different. They're more of like a matty sort of colour. But if you're looking for that like gloss, then the pedals, like the metal pedals essentially, the better go. They've got that gloss, and you can see the grips. They come in a wide range of colours. You've got the stems as well, direct mount stems too, saddles, which are super popular. But going on the front of like downhill saddles, we get on the topic of state champs. Hey, you pretty keen? Tristan's going to be racing. What are you, under 19s? Are you?
Under 19, so I'll be racing against a couple of the fast boys and under 19s at the state champs. Will be pretty sick.
Big dogs. It's going to be a massive race. Hey, it looks sick.
Yeah. The track seems pretty sick, so hopefully it's good. And I mean, the competition under 19s is pretty competitive, so we'll hopefully try getting a top 3 or even put it up there. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. And yeah, track looks sick. Super keen to go ride it and test out the BergTech components.
The real question is, are you going to lock in? Are you going to lock in, son?
Locked in versus geek. I think I'm more on the geek side actually.
He's on the geek. Damn. My boy geeked. Jeez.
Yeah.
No, that's sick. But yeah, like Insideline have organised, well, it looks like they've organised a super good, massive event, heaps of activities and extra stuff going on. So obviously it's a bit of a drive out, but if you're out like the Bros away, mum and dad are out there, drinking some wines, and go hassle them to come out to Angaston and come watch some sick downhill event, Might be some, wild little local moo-moos or sheeps all out there, maybe.
Yeah.
That'll be a bit of a dodger, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Or is it animal-free kind of track?
Yeah. A question that everyone wants to ask is, how's the Rice Components racing team gonna go?
Yeah, no, good. So we've got Xander will be out there in under 19s. He's been super close to a podium. Like, he's a hungry guy, so he really wants to prove himself. I think, like, especially at Anguston, he's going to be pretty hungry. Got the two girls, Millie and Lucy, out there. They're going to be super keen to get out there. It's good. I think I saw there were 4 girls in under 17s registered, which is good. So, it's good to see that category slowly growing. We've got Riley in under 17s. He had a super amazing result at the start of the year. He's been sort of just consistent all year. And I think, like, again, he's going to do pretty well out at Anguston. He's pretty keen. So, pretty excited to see what the guys can do. And I'm sure they're going to have a bit of fun as well. New track, especially on Xander's front of you. He is very good at learning new tracks quickly, in my opinion. So I think, like, my bet is I think he's going to get a podium. That's my bet. And I think for you, I reckon.
Hopefully.
I don't know. It's a tough one. We're talking at least top 3 minimum, surely.
Hopefully. I mean, Owen, Ollie and Andy, pretty quick. So hopefully we can try competing with them. But it'll be a very challenging challenge actually. But
It's good though. It's such an interesting category, Any of the top 10 guys can be, serious podium threats this year. Sort of the same with the under 17s guys, you got Zach and, Mattia that are sort of running it on their own. But then you got, like,
Levi and Angus Hewitson and a couple others who are always almost there, but, just a bit further back.
Local Jonathan Grillett.
Oh, yeah.
Jono, I think he's going to be a bit hungry. So
on the new rims as well.
New rims, yeah. He just did a rebuild on a wheel set of us, the Wingmans. So super amazing rims, amazing value for money. If you bring us the rim bed hubbed and we can build it straight on it, $350 rebuild, and you get your sort of crash replacement warranty that they sort of have at $175. If you go and wreck it, then bring it back to us and we'll bring it back to life. For a pretty cheap price. So I think he's going to have a pretty solid wheel set for the weekend, which would be good. Yeah. And you'll have race support as well from us. We'll be out there supplying parts, keeping people on the track, mechanical support, a lot of that sort of stuff. We're going to be out there. So if you have any problems at Anguston, come and see us. We'll do our best to try and help out and get you back on the track. Whether even if you, worst case, you kill a rim or something, we've got good rim stock here. We'll build wheels Saturday night. We'll get you back on the track for Sunday. That's what we're here for. We're passionate about racing. So we want to keep you back on the track as best as possible over the weekend. But I mean, the numbers are pretty high as well. So it's going to be a pretty big, pretty good event.
Yeah, a lot of people racing, and there's rumours that there'll be a new team out there. So that'll be pretty exciting.
Oh, that's a little juicy.
Gossip. Yeah, I don't know.
Gossip, yeah.
Yep. So the under 15s as well, very competitive category. So we have Finn and Joey who are kind of out at the front, but then you got like Tyler and a couple others, and Nate Draper, who all really coming into form to the end of the season, which is good. So,
No, it's certainly interesting. I think there's going to be some pretty wild race runs. I think people are going to lay it out. In Anguston, they're going to be pretty hungry to get that state champ title, and the state champ jersey, it's looking sick. So it's definitely worth winning this one. This one looks absolutely amazing. So once that's revealed, then you can show who designed it. But I've seen a little sneak peek, and it's an amazing jersey. You've done a seriously good job. Something you'd hang on the wall with pride. So I think
Yeah, another very exciting thing coming to Anguston is the new timing splits. So for Anguston, there will be 2 splits. So there will be first sector, second sector, and third sector. So it's the first time ever that Insideline you'll be able to see your sector times, which is pretty rare in all of Australia pretty much. And for such a small club, we've got pretty much the best timing system you can get. So it's pretty exciting getting splits so everyone can really see where they're losing or gaining time on other people, which is pretty cool. That was sponsored by InnoEvo Craftworks, and yeah, pretty sick addition to the timing system.
Not bad. Well, that's going to be pretty sick, you know, getting sort of like national level kind of timing, standard equipment,
exactly.
you know. It's kind of, and it's good. You can see like at the top, you know, maybe the first half you did amazing, but then maybe you stuffed up the middle section. That'll show on the sort of end of the track. You know, having those splits is really cool like that, and it, you know, massively helps you improve your racing. So, you know, it's good that you know, they come in and supported the splits as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. So other than that, you know, we'll be out there, and you know, that wraps up another quick episode. It's good to catch up with you guys, quick fill up, and you know, we'll see you out at Angerson for the next episode.
If you like this kind of content, guys, consider liking and subscribing. It really supports the channel, and obviously the more support we get, the more videos come out. So yeah, consider subscribing.
Subscribe.
Perfect.
Yeah.